Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, everybody. Assalamualaikum. Good morning, Malaysia. You with me, Cikgu Nick, your phonics guru. You know what? I'm feeling so happy today because I've missed you so much. It's really good to be back. And I hope that all of you had a good time celebrating some of you Christmas and, of course, the New Year, right? And I'm sure some of you are on a New Year holiday, but stay safe, stay healthy with your family. And can I wish you Happy New Year? I hope it's not too late. Happy New Year, everybody. We hope that this year will be a better year for all of us, right? And that even though it was challenging last year, we should count our blessings. And I'm only wishing more blessings for you this year. And I'm also looking forward to have more classes, more meaningful classes with you. So yeah, so are you happy to be back with me also? And are you ready for today's lesson? If you are, please say yes or give me thumbs up. Let me see who's with me today. Oh, Ira, Azahari, Shahira, all from Greek. Thank you so much for joining. Nurul Natasha, Nur Hasniza, thank you for taking time to join today. Waalaikumsalam and good morning to all of you. Okay, great. So, okay. Let me just check. Okay, everything is ready for our class. Okay, so today I promise that I'm going to share with you a very rare sound in the English language. And this sound is not in our Bahasa Melayu language. Okay, so for some of us, we might have a challenge to say this sound. First, I want you to turn on your ears. Turn on your ears. Are you ready? I want you to listen to what I'm going to say. And once again, I want you to spot the pronunciation mistake that I will purposely make in the sentence that I'm going to say to you. Are you ready to listen? I want you to spot one word that I say wrongly, okay, incorrectly. Are you ready? If you're ready, thumbs up. Okay. Listen. Please measure the length of this pen. Listen again. Please measure the length of this pen. One more time, one last time for you to listen carefully and find what word that I did not say right. Please measure the length of this pen and write your answer in your comment, please. What is the word that I didn't say right? Please write your answer now. Did you hear my mispronunciation in the sentence just now? What word did I say wrong? What word did I say wrong? Keep your answers coming. Please measure the length of this pen. Yeah, I've got our first answer from Arash Halim. Thank you, Arash, for joining today. Yes, the word is, I said the word measure wrong. I said it wrong. It should be measure. Measure. What are the sounds in the word measure? Now, let's polish our sound awareness in English words. What are the sounds in the word measure? Get your hand ready. Spell with me. What are the sounds in the word measure? Me, measure. And that sound that we're going to learn today, the rare sound is the j sound. J and short sound. Okay, again. In the word measure, there are 4 sounds, everybody. Say the sounds with me. J, measure. Yeah, so many of us, especially Malaysians, okay, we would say the word measure as measure. I think we've never been taught in school that there's this sound in English. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, we're going to do the sound the sound and this sound, as I said, is not in our Bahasa Melayu language. So for some of us, you've got to practice a lot more than other sounds. But last week we did the sh sound. And that's why I want to teach you today, because the mouth position, the tongue and teeth position, okay, are all the same for the sound sh and the sound j, except what? Sh is soft or unvoiced. And for this new sound that we're doing today, j, everybody practice saying it, j, it's a voice sound. So put your hand on your throat here and turn on your voice when you say j. Everybody, are you ready? Turn on your voice and say j. Can you feel the vibration in your throat? Once again, j, j. That is the sound. Now say sh and put your hand here and feel. Is there any vibration when you say sh? Sh? No, because sh is unvoiced and j is voiced. So the only difference is voiced and unvoiced. And that's why I want to teach you this sound today, because we did sh last week. Okay, so the difference that you have to know once again is that one is voiced. Which one is voiced? You're right, the j sound, the j sound. And which one is unvoiced? The sh sound. Okay, so that's the difference between sh and j. One is that you've got to turn your voice on. And what is the same? The mouth position, the tongue position, and the teeth positions are all the same. Okay, and I want you to know that what is so challenging for this sound when it comes to teaching kids to read is because there's no one special or specific letter or spelling to represent this sound. Okay, so today I want you to learn the phonetic symbol. Phonetic symbol for the j sound. Okay, this is how you write it. The slashes to indicate that is a phonic sound, and the sound is like this. Okay, learn to write it. So this is the phonic symbol or the phonic spelling or the phonetic symbol for what sound? The j sound. Yes, the j sound. And you should also know the phonetic symbol for the sh sound. It's like this. It's like a long hook, like S but long. You should know this is sh, because we don't have any special or specific pattern to represent j. Today for practice, I'm going to use these two symbols to represent what sound. What sound is this? J. Right. Okay, turn on your voice. And what sound is this? Sh. Okay, so for today, you have to remember the phonetic symbol. And for those who are new, Cikgu Nick is using the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, to represent the sounds in English speech. Are you okay? If you can follow, give me thumbs up, everyone. Okay, so that's something that I want you to get used, especially for today's lesson, because I'm not using letter like ABC today. I'm going to use the phonetic symbol for our sound practice. If you're okay, give me thumbs up, everyone. And I welcome again for those who has just joined me. I am Cikgu Nick. My name is Nick Ilyani Nicknawi. I'm a phonics teacher. I teach children to read, and I teach teachers and parents how to teach children to read using phonics. And I always believe that for children to read easily, especially in English, they have to have a strong language foundation at home. And of course, it begins with the parents and the caregivers and the early childhood educators. So I'm helping you to be more confident, to use your English at home with your kids by improving your pronunciation. So welcome everybody again. And if you think that what I'm sharing today is beneficial, please share with your friends or start a watch party. So what sound are we doing today? The sound j. And now we are looking at the differences between j and another sound, sh. So you should know, one is what? Voiced, and the other one is unvoiced. Very good. You're doing very well. You are the best students I have. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, great. So now I want you to remember the phonetic symbol. Okay, remember the phonetic symbol for the sound j, and this is sh, because we are going to practice. We are going to practice because there is no special spelling or letter to represent the j sound. Are you ready? Okay, great. So we're going to practice saying the j sound first. Okay, turn on your voice j, and listen to me. Listen to me. Watch my mouth. Okay. J, j, j. J, j, j. J, j, j. Okay, let's say together with me. 1, 2, go. 3 times. J, j, j. One more time together. J, j, j. Another time together. J, j, j. Now your turn to say all on your own, and remember to turn on your voice. This is not the sound that we use in our Bahasa Melayu, or I don't know whether you there's this sound in Mandarin or Chinese language, okay? But for sure, this sound is not in Bahasa Melayu. So you got to like be aware. You got to turn on your voice. Ready? 1, 2, go. One more time. One more time. Good job. I like it. Okay, good. Now, you should also make sure you practice the sh sound, because after this, we're going to do it alternately. Now, for this sound, we did last week. The sound is sh. Sh. Okay, listen and watch me. Sh, sh, sh. No voice turned on. It's a soft, unvoiced sound. Sh, sh, sh. Sh, sh, sh. Ready? Say with me. Sh, sh, sh. Sh, sh, sh. Sh, sh, sh. Great job. Now your turn to say. 1, 2, go. I like it. Next practice. Those two sounds. We're going to practice saying those two sounds together. So one is voiced, one is unvoiced. Okay. Listen and watch me first. Okay. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, good. So I'm going to do it 3 times. Ready? Let's say it together. 1 to go with Chikune. Ready? Your turn to say. 1, 2, go. Excellent. As you can see, your mouth position doesn't change for the two sounds, but what changes was the voice. Okay, one is a voice sound or hard sound, another one is soft or unvoiced sound. Are you good? If you like what we're doing, give me love, 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 love. Thank you, everybody. More practice, more practice. Okay, now we're going to do, okay, one of each sound. Look at me first. Your turn now. Your turn all on your own. Okay, 1 to go. I want you to feel, the changes in the voice when you practice saying these two sounds. Great job. Okay, now let's look at words with this j sound. We're going to look at what? Words for this sound. Okay, right. So, here we go. These are some of the words with the j sound in the mid position, di tengah. There aren't any words beginning with j sound. Many j sounds are in the middle position in English words. And once again, most of these words are French loan words. Okay, the sounds originate from French. That's why there's not many words in the English language itself with the j sound, and many are in the middle position in a word. That is for you to know. And also you got to know that most of these words are advanced vocabulary words, which means we don't use these words in our daily conversation, and kids do not use these words in their conversation, except for maybe a few, except for maybe just a few. And there are not many words in English which have this j sound. And some of the words that we're going to do now, okay, the first word, okay, is not measure. I think many of us before this, we used to say measure, because nobody taught us to say measure. So now it's measure. Everybody, measure. Measure. Very good. What are the sounds in measure? Give it to me. The sounds in measure. Good job. J. Now the second word. Look at me. Pleasure. 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 Your turn to say. What are the sounds in the word pleasure? Get your hand ready. Sound awareness practice for teachers and parents. Pleasure. What is the first sound? P. Pleasure. J. 5 sounds all together. Again with teacher Nick. Say all the sounds in the word pleasure. P. J. Good job. Good job. And the last one that we're doing for this first practice in words is the word treasure. Treasure. Repeat. Treasure. 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 Good. For those who are having problem, after this, keep on practicing lots. Treasure. Treasure. Not treasure. That is wrong. Treasure. Okay, what are the sounds in treasure? T, j. 5 sounds also treasure. Now, take a minute. Look at the spelling. Even though there's no specific spellings for the sound j, but you can see the pattern in these 3 words. Can you write down what is actually the letter in these 3 words that represent the sound j? Can you write your answer? What exactly is the letter that represent the sound j in these 3 words? Write your answers. Measure, pleasure, treasure. What symbol exactly that represent the sound j in these 3 words? You are right, Mashita Malik. Thank you so much. It's actually the letter S. But we know usually letter S represent what sound? S, as in snake. Okay, as in Sunday. But in these words, the letter S represent the sound j. And look at the pattern again, the ending there. What comes after S? Can you write what comes after the letter S with the j sound? I want you to be aware of the spelling that comes after the letter S in the words measure, pleasure, and treasure. Write your answer. Thank you very much for those who are responding. Some of you, maybe your internet is a bit slow, so your answers are coming slow also. So I'm only looking at the first answer that appear on my screen. Right, yes, Shatila Halim, you're right. So after the letter S in the word measure, pleasure, and treasure is the spelling U-R-E. U-R-E. It seems that, the S before U-R-E, takes the j sound. Thank you. This is what I want you to notice in these words. Okay? Here, this pattern. The S followed by U-R-E. The S is sometimes, not all the time, everyone. English is so complex. It's the j sound. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay, let's look at more words. I think for many of us, I think me too, I grew up like saying all these words: television, decision, revision. Are you with me? How many of you, said all these words as sh sound? It shouldn't be. It should be what? Say with me: television, decision, and revision. Oh my God, all this the word revision, right? Revision. All these years we've been saying revision. Now, okay, let's correct our mispronunciation and say it as revision. Revision, everyone. Good job. Yeah, okay. Television. Good. Repeat after me. Decision. Great job. And the last one is revision. No more revision or television or decision. It should be jeune. Now, ask yourself, what is the spelling? What is the spelling or the letter that represent the sound j in these three words? Please write your answer. And also, look what comes after that letter. Look what spelling comes after that letter. What is the sound that represents the sound j in these words? Television, decision, and revision. Okay, write your answer, please. Yes, once again, it's the letter S. Yes, the letter S. Thank you, No Azura. You got everything there. Thank you so much. So the letter S represents what sound? J. And what comes after the S there? The spelling I-O-N. So sometimes S followed by I-O-N. The S represents what sound? J. But everybody, it's not all the time. Many times in English, S-I-O-N, okay, represent the shen sound. But sometimes it represents the zhen sound. J and zhen sound, okay? J and together, all together, zhen. Yes, so it should be, if you notice in these words, look out for the spelling. S followed by I-O-N. Sometimes the S becomes J, as in the word. What words? Television, vision, what else? Revisions now and decision. Okay? Are you good? If you are good, give me love. Okay, so this sound we are doing is the sound J. It is not a common sound in English. It's a very rare sound. And even in English, there are not many words with the j sound. Why am I teaching you now? Because we learned the sh sound last week. And the difference between sh and j is in the voiced for j. Make it voiced. Mouth position, tongue position, and teeth positions are the same for these two sounds. One is voiced and the other one is unvoiced. Good job. All right, great. Okay, let's look a bit more. Aha, these are quite common words that we say. How do you say it before this? How do you say these words before this? It should be usual. Usual, not usual. Some of you will use the z sound. It's not z sound. It's j. Say after me. Usual. Good job. Casual. Good job. All right. Okay. So again, ask yourself, what letter represent the j sound in these two words? What letter represent the j sound in these two words? And what is the spelling that come after that letter? Please write. Yeah. Somebody, Haizum, thank you for the virtual hug to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, write the spelling. The letter that represent the j sound in these two words, usual and casual. Once again, is the S sound. It's the S letter. I'm so sorry, my bad. S letter. And what spelling comes after the S in these two words? Write your answer in your comments. I want you to see this spelling pattern. And I want you to be aware of this spelling pattern. So S followed by, you are right, U-A-L, the S is usually the j sound. J sound. So words like usual, usually, casual, casually, the S is j. Thank you so much. So today we're learning what sound? We're learning the j sound. I am Cikgu Nick, your phonics guru. Please share. It's not too late to share. We've got a few more. A few more words to see. Look at this. Usually we will say Asia, Malaysia, Asia, Malaysia. Okay, so according to the British received pronunciation, Cikgu Nick is using the BRP with you, the received pronunciation. So for the first word, it should be pronounced as Asia, 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 and Malaysia. Malaysia. Our country is Malaysia. Malaysia. Excellent. But there is also another acceptable pronunciation for Asia. We can also say Asia. Asia is also right. Okay, so you can choose between Asia or Asia. But for Malaysia, it can be Malaysia or Malaysia. That's what is written in the Oxford Advanced Dictionary. Malaysia, everybody, or Malaysia. I'm a Malaysian. Are you a Malaysian? Yes. Or a Malaysian. Malaysian. So as you can see, the letter, what letter is representing the sound j in words Asia and Malaysia? Yes. Letter S. And what spelling follows the S? Write down your answer. Write down your answer. What is the spelling that represent the j sound in these two words? And also in words like the country Indonesia, Indonesia, Malaysia, the S. Yes, thank you, dear Al-Yahya. S followed by I-A. You are absolutely right. So this SIA usually stands for countries. It represents countries and territories. You know, the S is the j sound. Are you following me? Good so far? Are you okay with the j sound and some of the spelling patterns? Okay, so I'm going through so that you can see that these are the patterns that might show you that's the sound j in those English words. And most of these words are French loan words. Perkataan yang dipinjam daripada bahasa Perancis. Wow, kita ni kejap lagi boleh belajar bahasa Perancis pula ya. Okay, good. Okay, so those are words with the j sound. And there's only a few words in English that ends with the j sound. So we have the j sound at the end. And look at the spelling there. This color is beige. Okay, beige. Everybody say it. Beige. 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 Yes. Collage. 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 Yes. And this one is always like for many of us, you cannot say this last word right. Okay, I like to say it as garage. Garage. There's two pronunciation. Garage. Okay, so the ending is the j sound. Again, listen to me. Beige, collage, and garage. Repeat. Beige, collage, and garage. Good job. Okay, good job. All right. Okay. And yeah, another acceptable pronunciation is garage. G-A-R. Okay. A long and j. Garage. Garage. Yes. Garage. We're doing British received pronunciation. Again, this is a bit challenging. I know. Not only to you, but also to me. Beige, collage, and garage. Garage. Yes, that's another one. Okay. Some would say garage. Some say garage. Garage. I think each sound there. But okay, we don't do that. Okay, let's do garage. Okay, let's stick to one pronunciation for today. I'm making you confused. So sorry. Okay, again. Garage. Okay. So look at the spelling. What is the spelling that represents the j sound in these three words? Can you write your answer? What is the spelling that represents the j sound the j sound in these three words? Write your answer. Write your answer. You are right. The GE, yeah, there, the ending GE. Not all the time, only sometimes that the GE represent what sound? J sound. As in what words? Beige, collage, and garage. These are some of the examples with j sound ending. Okay, right. So now, as I said, these words are rare words. These words are actually considered as advanced vocabulary words, and there is no special spelling pattern to represent this j sound. So many people will advise you just to learn this pronunciation by heart in words. So you've got to know, oh, these are the words. And these words, the common ones like measure, revision, decision, pleasure. Okay, you've got to remember this is the correct pronunciation with the j sound. Kena ingat je lah. Tak payah ingat hukum-hukum, tak payah ingat spelling-spelling. Just remember these few words. And there are not many. There are actually not many. So the only way, I think that's easiest way for us, for many of us who are non-native English speakers, just remember by heart that some of the words that I've gone through with you are the j words. Are you okay with that? Okay, our last part is there. Our last part, okay, make sure you understand that no special letter or spelling for j. So remember by heart the words that have the j sound. And I've done that with you just now. And now, let's say sentences. Sentences with j words, just for practice. Are you ready? If you're ready, love, 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 love. Okay, we're going to practice saying words in sentences. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to say it first. I enjoy watching television. I enjoy watching television. Be careful with the ch sound there and the j sound, okay? Now, say it with me. I enjoy watching television. Now you say, 1, 2, go. Good job. Next. Okay, words Malaysia and Asia. Don't forget IS is. You ready? Listen to me. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. Once again, Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. Say with me. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. Your turn to say. 1, 2, go. Good job. Next one, listen to me. I dress casually for work. I dress casually for work. Work. Okay, let's say together. I dress casually for work. Your turn to say. 1, 2, go. Good try. Okay. A bit more. These are common sentences you might use in your conversation with other people. Listen to me. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Say it with me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes. Your turn to say. 1, 2, go. Good. This probably some parents will use this sentence with your kids. I usually do revision every night. Listen again. I usually do revision every night. Say it with me. I usually do revision every night. Your turn to say. Yeah. So watch out for the what sound in the words usually and revision. Next one. Okay. Measure the treasure. Measure the treasure. Say it with me. Measure the treasure. Your turn to say. Good. Okay. This is probably you would use also with your friends when it's like it's a difficult decision. You would say it's a tough decision. It's a tough decision. Say with Teacher Nick. It's a tough decision. Now your turn to say. Good job. Practice at home a lot more, okay? And the last one is Mom loves paper collage art. Okay? Can you listen again? Mom loves paper collage art. Okay? Collage. Your turn to say with, let's say together. Mom loves paper collage art. Your turn to say. Excellent. I like it. Okay. Now, so those are some of the words and sentences with what sound? J sound. I want you to practice a lot more. It's not an easy sound, so you got to put in some effort to make sure you say this sound right. J is a voice sound. Okay. So finally, before I end, remember, you can just memorize or remember the correct pronunciation by heart. So be familiar with some of the words with the j sound. I've got the words together, practice together. We did those words together today, so you can watch this live again to check on the words. Excuse me. So I think that's all for today. I think I've turned on my voice too much already. So the sound is, we're learning today, j, and make sure you practice saying it with the sh sound. All the best. Have fun. Bye-bye, everybody. Salam alaikum. Thank you for joining. See you on Thursday. See you on Thursday. Bye.